How's it going, Nerd Report? This is Lewis here, and I'm excited to tell you that Cobra Kai Season 3 is finally here. It's actually been moved up 1 week. Check your Netflix subscription because they did actually move it up. I believe it's going to show on the 1st, so that's a nice little gift from Netflix for everyone to watch Cobra Kai Season 3. A lot of people love it. If you know me, if you know this channel, nothing but love for Cobra Kai Season 1 and 2. I told so many people about it after people, naysayers. It looks cheesy, this and that. And they always come back to me and they go, Lewis, you were right. This show is amazing. And it has a, it has a cult following, even though it's a new show. Because, come on, Cobra Kai, the continuation of the Karate Kid, it's an underdog for it to be as good as it is, right? So anyways, I'm going to let you know what I thought of Season 3, which I saw a couple weeks ago, and this is going to be spoiler light and stuff, and this is for the entire season. I saw the entire season. It's all in my head, all right? So we've been waiting for this for a long time because, there was the move from YouTube to Netflix, so there's a lot of questions here. And a lot of things to be happy about because the fans, they want the show to continue, and Netflix is a big network. It's a big, one of the, well, if not the biggest streaming service. So we see longevity with Netflix. We see the show and the actors and the writers being taken care of. So we all applaud that. So the question is the show going to continue with the quality it has continued with? Is it going to be a little bit different in tone? Well, I kind of have the answer here. But anyways, okay, Cobra Kai Season 3. Let's talk a little bit about the story of this season. I would say this is a continuation, of course, of the events that happened in Season 2 with Miguel being in trouble, is paralyzed, and it's pretty much him and Johnny coping with that and stuff like that. We see the continuation. Robbie's on the run. We see the aftermath of what happened with the school and the karate cult right now, which is, the theme is a bit silly because not that many people are into karate anymore, but it works, man, because they own it, right? So that's pretty much where the premise continues. Now, I gotta say, a lot of stuff with the show has been spoiled via marketing or just chit chat on the internet. Because I saw this a couple weeks ago. I stayed off the internet as far as like researching my Cobra Kai stuff for a while. And then today I'm looking, it's like almost everything's out. There's no, like, even the cameos are already, people know exactly who the cameos are. There's one big cameo people have been waiting for. That's been spoiled. There's been a few other ones been spoiled, and that's just disappointing. I mean, why can't they wait? I mean, is it like, I don't know. But anyways, that's disappointing. But let's talk a little bit about the cameos, because that's one thing about bringing back the cast from the original movies. Are there new cameos that we haven't seen before? Yeah, there's a lot. Unfortunately, in my opinion, they're kind of the one big one's handled very poorly. Like, I don't know. It's not what I thought it could have been and stuff like that. And that's a shame. It's kind of, yeah. And another thing about the cameos, especially, we get into the thing with Okinawa, going to Okinawa. There's way too many flashbacks in this season. As far as like when you see a character coming in from the movies, they flashback. And then like again, they flashback and they flashback again, which is okay. Some people haven't seen the movie. Okay, that's fair enough. But there's also flashbacks when characters return from previous seasons of the show. And that part was annoying to me because there was a few times where like characters I liked from the past came in of the actual Cobra Kai show, Season 1 or 2. And when they show up, I'd be like, yeah. And then it loses momentum because they had to show you what bad deed or good deed they did in the past and stuff like that. And it just became like the flashback fest. Overall, look, I don't want the cast and crew are awesome still in this, but overall, this season was the weakest of all three, in my opinion. let's talk a little bit about something that's like kind of like bothering me a little bit is the Cobra Kai school or the Miyagi Do school. They need to choreograph the kids and the actors to do better with their martial arts, because there's a few times where like they're standing throwing punches that are so improper that they look like they just like they're supposed to be like advanced Cobra Kai fighters, and they're like just like sloppy, or their stance is really bad. And I don't know if it's because I have a martial art background or something, but but fight choreography is important, and it seemed like in this season the choreography was way like some of it was actually improved, but there were just a few moments, especially in the Cobra Kai dojo, where like, did you guys just walk in, and this is your first martial art class, which was like kind of like weak and stuff. And also this season also fell into the we have to outdo the fight from season one trope, or whatever you would call it, where like they had the school fight, and then this time they had to have another fight that was like the same kind of fight. This is for the finale, but somewhere else, but it was the same fight, and stuff like that. There were a few moments with the characters that we love, because yes, we do love these characters, especially if you're a fan, that they do something they unexpected and stuff, except it's not executed as good as it should have been. I just feel like this season, I don't know what happened, man. It was this season kind of lost momentum for me, but it doesn't ruin the Cobra Kai saga, because I think season 4, like they say, is in training. It could get better and stuff. But this season, after waiting a long time, I don't know if my anticipation was too much, but it did not do it for me. Especially the flashbacks. The flashbacks were just way too much stuff, ruining the momentum. On a real good note, though, Kreese, this season is Kreese's season, and we get a little bit of the history of Cobra Kai, how the system started, and why Kreese is the way he is, and that was good, but it still needs to be fleshed out a little bit more, if you ask me. Okay, so all right, that's all I could say right now. I don't really want to go into super detail, spoilery, but overall, not the strongest season. I would say it's a 7 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10, and stuff like that. And yeah, I mean, it just, if it improved their martial arts skills, if it improves the how would I say, stop with the flashbacks, like even flashbacks to its own show it was just too much. Like, hey, remember this guy's back. Remember what he did in season 2? It's like, yeah, I'm a fan. But I'm saying this because I love this show. I'm not saying it because I want the show to continue its quality, because the fans of Cobra Kai are passionate. They memorize what's going on. They know the characters well. There's no need to constantly be reminding what is what. We kind of, like in season 3, pretty much burned through 3 massive cameos. And so I hope in season 3, which is set up nicely, there is something set up nicely for season 3. 4. Damn, I'm getting all confused. 4, okay? After this one. Something with Kreese is set up very nicely that I hope they treat it a little better as far as like possible cameos are concerned. And yes, you will get those moments with Johnny and John Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso that you want. And not only that, what's it called? You're going to get some cool moments with, is it Amanda LaRusso? Amanda LaRusso steps up in this season and stuff like that. I think her character gets much better here. Robbie is a little thug. what's the little what's the other girl's name as well that I think she's a very good actress. She's one of the Cobra Kai's that we thought Tori. The Tori? Yeah, Tori's a badass. I mean, she's a great addition with the martial, her martial arts are really good in this show. Special shout out to a little bit of a spoiler. There's a couple characters that are just missing, and there's no explanation why they're not there. One is the older guy, the boomer guy that joined Cobra Kai at the end of season 2. He was kind of like a comic relief, and I forgot the actor's name, which is just weird because he's just not there. And then the other one that is weird too is that Nicole Brown, I believe her name is, Aisha. I guess the actress explained that they couldn't write her in to season, the next season, which is like, I don't know about you, but like I felt like her character gave balance to the whole situation with I don't know, with the dojo, with Cobra Kai and stuff like that. And I don't know, just to like ignore the characters is very weird. I don't know, guys. 7 out of 10. I hope I'm gonna watch it again. I gotta say, on that note, this is the very first Cobra Kai, and my friends know me, my very close friends know me, that every single episode, every single season, as soon as it's done, I've watched it. I've started it from the beginning and watched it again, and then waited a while and then watched. But season 1, as soon as it finished, I went. I was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" Started it from the beginning again. Season 2, oh my god, it's amazing. Started over again. Season 3, watched it all. Have not watched it again. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. All right, let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, Nerd Report. Don't forget to follow me at NerdLecca. All right, talk to you later.